Yo, what's up guys? New Siege video. It's been a while that I made Siege videos. I actually missed a few Sieges, too busy with the inter-server, whatever, rap battle thing. Interplanetarian server rap battle. Interstellar server rap battle. Something like that. So yeah, we're having a siege against Antlers and against a Squad Zero, which is the second squad guild. Both of them are mostly around top 20, edge top 20. I'm back in doubt, and let's see what we do. Well, we do a lot of damage on MSTs. And then a very typical, very easy offense, which pretty much works a lot of the time. And a tip I want to give with this offense is that you should focus the unit that has Destroy first. So in this case, you could say I want to focus the Carcano first, but if you focus Carcano first, you're not going to get any shields from Windy. And Windy can actually easily handle the damage from Carcano, unless that Carcano is on like super crazy next level damage, in which case you want to focus the Carcano first. But in this case there is Destroy on the Triana, as you can see. So actually focusing the Carcano doesn't make any sense. It just focuses the Vigor because it reduces the speed and therefore also reduces the damage of Triana, because Triana S1 is based on damage on speed. But the shield that I get towards the sides actually helps for Triana to break less HP and therefore make this team a lot safer. So do I really need like all of that strategizing in this match here? Not really, but it's just for you. If you're using this team, like maybe you can learn a thing or two. Or be like, oh wow, that's actually something I can use, because I was always killing the thing that gave me the shields, but Windy doesn't give you any shields the moment that Carcana's already dead. And Windy out of all units here is the least likely to die. He can literally take like 6 of those hits. Well, 5, 6 of those hits. So Carcano needs to proc like 10 times to actually die. That's fairly unlikely. I have more issues with dying by Destroy. So let's speed up this fight a bit. It's a 3-minute clip. You know how it works. You just book on the motherfucker all day, every day. And then you get there. You get there. They need a tractor book skin. I don't know. Something like that. Would be cool. Would be very funny. So yeah, in this case, I also kill the Triana first because, well, just get less destroy HP. If you're asking who's on destroy in my team, I think I got 2 destroy sets on the tractor and 1 on Windy. Then a team that's technically very buffed right now, and it's insanely strong simply because Triana S2, you literally have to go crit damage slot 4 on the Triana right now, and we'll always crit, and it just is so much better. Look at this. How much do? We do 31k on that Miles. That's just insane. And if I yeah, I just look at the timer of this clip, and this actually took really long. Apparently Riley is a good unit if 3 units start targeting it, because, well, then it always has its best totem skill up, pretty much. So yeah, he just does a lot of healing. What kind of annoying bullshit unit is this, actually? It literally took me a while. Like, there's no way he's actually going to win, but yeah, he heals a lot, apparently. Especially if he's low HP and then he procs out. Yeah, that's something. So how does the new Tiana thing work? If the enemy has no debuffs, you always crit. So or has no buffs, you always crit. So in this case, there were some buffs, so she doesn't crit. Also, you can still glance, but can we actually kill it? See, now no debuffs, and then you can actually land your shit. Also, silences do not work on Riley. At least not for the force skill. And a typical team as 1 damage team. Yeah, it's just the same old, same old. You know how it works. You know how it is. As long as you land some of the stuff, you pretty much insta-win. And most of the time with this team, you just aim towards preventing, or if everything is stunned, you just look at like, okay, if what procs out, it will be most deadly for me, and you just start bombing that. It's so easy. It's so easy. I forgot who it was. I let someone play on my account to do some guild battles during the LA meetup. I think it was Childish. And he was like, yo, this is, like, I don't want to mess this up. I'm like, yo, just go for it. Like, if you use anything that's like preset, it's probably very easy. He's like, okay, this is pretty easy. I don't have to do jack shit. Like, the team pretty much runs itself. Like if you don't go full potato stuff, look, this has 1 damage. It's just has 1 damage. And then a team that I think is just fun to use. It's not the best team out there. It's actually kind of tricky against this. Well, never mind. It is actually very tricky because I pretty much got nothing against a Savannah S3 here because I got like no immunity whatsoever. So if this thing starts proccing and we actually have a bunch of strips, you might have an issue. You might have an issue. Because that's my first Stackerino. That didn't do jack. That also didn't land. We did get the Soul Protect in there still, luckily enough. That's... Thessarian does a lot of damage. Okay, if Thessarian procs this much, it's still easy. But that was a lot of damage, and this is just stupid damage in the first place. Like 16k for nothing, man. I'm surprised that these things are not nerfed yet. I would be very surprised if at the next balance patch they don't nerf the Wusa and the Nigong S2. And literally, I'm a Nigong user, and I'm still calling that thing should be nerfed. Can you imagine? But the thing they should do is the increased damage that it does from the skill ups. It should just increase healing, but not increase damage. I think the 25% extra damage clean up is pretty OP. It's too much stuff for just being tanky, I would say. So, is this team, it's a team I use all the time, is it the most typical team against this? It can be kind of tricky if Mo Long goes some reckless assaults into some S2s, strips a whole bunch, but if that's not the case, then this should be fairly easy going. Thing is, what you do want to do is you maybe actually want to ventilate towards the left rather than towards the right. If you do get stunned here, it might be tricky. However, the Rika, of course, is 100% res, which is what you should do always on this team. But then, if you go 3 returns, then you die. And then there's no way you're still fixing this. So using this team against a Mo Long, not your best bet. Not your best bet. Then you know how this works out. I actually got kind of close because of the Wusa S2 damage being that much, but then if you do that happens, you are dead. So if you can't win by using some normal team, let's just mirror it, which is absolutely not something you should do. Mo Long against Mo Long mirroring is something you do not want to do. That's absolutely the dumbest thing you can do. There's so much chance that things just do not work out. And it's something you should absolutely not should do. How to English. But I did it here because I'm kind of back on the point where I'm like, I just do my siege with whatever rule quality. Well, this was also siege that was pretty much already like 4 times 1 by this time. So I literally just do it on rule quality. Molly heal is still so much, man. Molly procs once or twice and it's just, oh, your Mo Long is full HP again. Why? Because Mrs. Fish took a turn. Still a strong unit. Still definitely a strong unit. And soon we will have the Savannah skins. This was a very weird defense. And if they go very weird defense, you have to answer with very weird offense, right? Well, you don't have to, but this thing was very doable. I don't really know what his plan was of doing a lot of damage. I do know that Feng Yang does a lot of damage. Holy crap. 4k per hit, that's almost illegal. Yeah, this is one of those weird defenses. I think in lower ranks it might work, but in higher ranks I have no clue what this was doing there. To be honest, but also kind of backline kind of stuff, so it's not like they put this on frontline or anything, but I think even for backline, you can find something more interesting. I think this S8 offense is a very good offense. The Nyx combined with Oblivion 3 turns, Armor Break 3 turns, Silence 3 turns, I think is very, very strong. But on defense, this is not worth anything. Offense, would totally use it. Would totally use it. Playing against the buffed Perna. Buffed Perna is actually pretty legit. Perna still does a lot of damage. But this team is just very OP. But I did notice one issue. The issue is, once you get armor broken on that middle unit, Perna does a lot of damage. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot of damage. But if that doesn't happen, you're Gucci. You're fine. You're easy. I got your nose. I still love it, man. Revenge Bolvrick is like you hit me and he just steals a stack from you. It's like, I got your nose. It's just amazing. So far, very easy looking. I'm still not really sure what's the best Tian Lang defense you can make out there right now. I've seen some people going for Tian Lang Shina Martina, which I think is pretty nasty of a defense. We got some rock throws, and we have the issue there, and this is a painful issue. I was trying to heal a bit more, but this does damage, especially if it procs. And then if that procs, then you do damage. That's not that great. That is absolutely not so Gucci. So then the question is, can you still win this? Are Amelia and Mr. Bolvrick that OP that you can actually still win this? Perna First Life is already dead. Stealing some shit. Procking some more on that side. Procking some more on my side. I like those. Heals for 7k. Yikes. Also, if you might ask who's on the Destroy here, it was the Skogel. Skogel was on Destroy. Okay, this one is dead. And as long as the Perna is dead, I actually have a good chance. Wusa S2 is still kind of dangerous. But Bolvrick Amelia is just so strong. The moment that they don't get like super CC'd and stuff, they can just do their stuff. Wusa still spamming the S3, which gives like 4 stacks straight up. That Wusa for some reason is not doing too much damage on his S2. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's not skilled up on the S2. He does seem to have a decent amount of HP, but I'm not sure what it is. I feel like Wusa S2 should do more damage, right? But surely, slowly but surely, we'll get there. Amelia with the provoke 2 turns on the S2 in human form is actually pretty nice. That's something that did save my ass here. And Amelia actually healing in human form, that's also pretty nice. Amelia's actually not a bad unit. Maybe I should start thinking about running her up for RTA again. Because actually a Swift Amelia that is faster than the whole enemy team. Let's say the whole enemy team only has Vio AoE CC units. The moment you throw in a Amelia and, well, the issue is Amelia would probably die. That's the only issue, because of the HP that you reduce for being in human form, you might actually die very early on. But it's still a decent unit to go like first. I used to go Amelia as Vio, slowest, but Amelia going first is actually nice against AoECC. And kind of a strange team to finish it up with, but this team was just something that was actually ruined and I didn't really want to re-rune anything, so that's... Yeah. Using Karnon defense, that's what we do a lot in this guild. Actually having Iris being hit as main target by that is not chill at all, because Iris is not healing right now. And I do not have any cleanse or any immunity. You should definitely use immunity against this kind of team, but I just went pure on rune quality, I guess. Karnal does a lot of damage. Karnal damage is still pretty broken. I feel like Karnal in current meta in RTA is getting worse, because Wusa is that good. But besides that, Karnal's still a very solid unit. That Tsarion doesn't do too much damage. But look at this damage, man. It's mainly artifacts though, but it's just, it adds up so much. And then this Karnal's not even close to my RTA Karnal, because this Karnal has some like more leftover-ish wounds. It's on defense, but it's not like a very important defense that I focus on. So yeah, that is it for the Siege. I went 9-10, missed out 1 win. Or, yeah, missed out 1 win. And I hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next one. And more bananas are coming. See ya!